Combat Night Orlando goes down on January 24th at the Beecham, where Kirt Decker Jr. makes his amateur MMA debut at 18 years old against Tannehill Gene, coached by Ben Stark out of American Top Team Palm Beach Gardens. Witness Kirt Decker Jr.
My name is Kirt Decker Jr. and I'm an up-and-coming MMA fighter. I've been training for 5 years. I started because my mom would always watch fights, so I was surrounded by UFC when I was younger. She would actually take my PlayStation when I was younger to watch ESPN and watch UFC, so starting out, I had wanted nothing to do with fights because she took away my Minecraft, but now it's my favorite thing in the world.
I've heard this called the circle game. What that means is I'm looking to wrestle in. Maybe I get double unders and I can lock my hands. Maybe I enter over under and I can lock my hands.
The only other real sport that I somewhat follow is basketball. That was my first sport. But other than fights, really no. Ooh, favorite fighter of all time. I've always liked Nate Diaz. That's because of my dad. My dad's a big Nick Diaz fan. And I like how he just doesn't care. He's just there to fight. It's my favorite.
How do you feel about your opponent?
A little nervous. He is a bit bigger than me, and he has more MMA experience, but I still think I'm pretty confident in my skills, and I don't think he really has an answer for what he has coming for him.
I have those arms and knees in the middle, and I'm looking to keep him on the outside so that he has to get back to his feet and start attempting to pass the other way.
I would say I'm strongest on the ground. I feel most comfortable when I'm grappling, when I can control my opponent and really make them uncomfortable.
Yeah, and Kirt doesn't stop moving.
Ever. I wish I had that youthful dog in me still.
You have to like move with him the entire time.
You have to. Yeah. Even me. I gotta fucking, I go, nope, now you gotta stop for a second.
I have fought full contact kickboxing twice. I am 2-0. I have done multiple point kickboxing tournaments. I don't remember the exact number of tournaments, but I am 8-0 in point kickboxing. And my Brazilian jiu-jitsu record, I think is like 35-12. Something like that. As I'm just turned 18, I wasn't able to fight MMA until now. So my only option was really to compete kickboxing. So there was a good few months where I was just like still training my jiu-jitsu, but I was competing in kickboxing quite often. So I think that's where a lot of my growth as a striker came in.
Kirt Decker currently on camera being filmed, strapping up his shin guards. It's for the deaf people so that when they watch, they'll understand what's going on.
Blind people?
Oh yeah, I said the wrong thing. Shut up, dude, don't use that.
I competed for the first time in kickboxing when I was 16, but I started competing in jiu-jitsu at 13.
Has it always been a goal to make that MMA debut at 18?
Yes, ever since I started competing in jiu-jitsu, all I've wanted to do was fight MMA.
If a guy's being stubborn, he doesn't want to move, and we get here, I pivot. Take the angle. Ideally, you know, we hit, it's all here. Look, I'm not moving his body. Come back. I'm on his elbow. So with that cup hand, kind of slap it past. Once here, he doesn't have much of a choice. He's gonna kind of step forward and you can pivot out or shove him from there.
When I was younger and I was in school, I was never bullied. I don't have like a hard childhood story or like that, but was never really the best at something. Like I played basketball, I was on a team, but you know, I never started. I wasn't the greatest. I've always been good enough, but never been the best. But ever since I started fighting, I'm definitely nowhere near the best, but I would say my progress and my work ethic has been a lot stronger and a lot faster in this compared to anything else I've ever done. So I really want to put what I know to the test. It's so different. In basketball, you can train all you want, but at the end of the day, your competition is putting a ball in a hoop. Fighting, if we don't train our hardest, if we don't do our best, we're locking ourselves in a cage with someone whose only goal is to hurt us. So why would we underestimate that? Why would we undertrain for something that you know if you're not ready for it, you're gonna get hurt? So I think that's why it's the best sport, is you have to be the best of your own ability to actually do well, or else you're just gonna drown.
Straight punches snap the head back, not because of follow through, but because of a short time of impact to retraction, you get a shock wave versus a push, right? When you see a guy's head snap back and their legs go, you never see the hand following through. You see it snap and return. Yeah. Treat it.
Is this close enough? Or
Yeah.
farther away? I mean closer.
You're fine. Because think about you're going,
Yeah.
just bringing his head to your butt. Lower. His ankle is a soccer ball. The push with your hand is why the leg comes up, right? You're doing this. No. Push the head.
So when I'm gripping, where am I trying to, like, hit?
Yeah, I want to get trap neck. So like zing them and then go to that corner. And it's not like we're mixing it up. We're not going, Just like I would go from a heel clicker kind of thing. Quick, boom.
Tutu's my word, fam. Come on, Crody. Talk how you talk, bro. Represent Canada, bud. Hey, give your balls a tug. Let's go, homie. Hey, Tutu's my word. Bro, that's the worst accent ever.
We're not from Canada, by the way. My mom's from Canada. He's not.
Big man here. Real team now.
That's not, you'll never find the team in the community anywhere else that you would in an MMA gym. You've got 13-year-old kids every day training with grown men, police officers. The opposite of a police officer, you never know. I think an MMA school, an MMA gym is the only place where literally everybody can get along, because at the end of the day, it's who can beat up who. Whatever you do on the outside doesn't matter. And I think that's one of my favorite parts about fighting, is just everyone is their own person, but you have to put your own self on the line, and nothing else matters. And I think that's so fun. I've been coaching the kids Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for a few years. I just recently actually became the head of the program. I'm the head coach now, so that's something I'm really proud of. I like it when I can teach a kid something and then they understand it and then they use it. One of my favorite things is to teach a kid something and see that light bulb pop up above their head, and then when it's time to roll and they actually use it against another kid in class, it's so rewarding to see your teachings actually be used. It's really nice.
The wild teenagers and young 20-somethings finding each other in the wilderness. They begin to measure their masculinity against one another in feats of combat. Strangely enough, friendships, the strongest friendships, are born this way, through combative training. Unbelievable sight of nature.